Okay, cool. Alright. We're diving into internet historians ever given, ever taken away. It's a video about that cargo ship. I do vaguely remember when all this happened.
This video was made possible by Saley and some very patient people over at Patreon. Okay, music fades in. My friend, let me weave you a tale of a windswept night beyond the old Egyptian sands.
Oh?
Where the water plays coy with the shore, and the coy are sure to play in the water. Where the desert wolves make love to the moon.
To the moon! They do what?
Day. This is the Suez Canal. Undeniably,
It's
Egypt's
super pretty.
most famous body of water. Nothing bad ever happens here.
No, never. So that's where you messed up. You shouldn't have said that. You jinxed it.
Oh,
Super
except
pretty
for that
though.
one time. Okay, so there's a ship, and it's called
Ever
the
Given.
And it's going up the Suez Canal really, really fast, probably. And you think that the Port
Probably.
Authority would call up, and they'd be like,
Captain, you are going way too fast.
but the captain, he's wicked sick cool, so he's like,
Wicked
They're just
sick.
jealous of my passion for going fast through critical trade infrastructure.
Increase speed.
Faster. We can go faster.
If you will not slow down, prepare to meet the full might of the Egyptian military.
two of Egypt's fastest fighters scramble on their own.
Wait, they're my size. It's perfect. I want one. Oh my god, they're Mintzey size. They're Mintzey size.
One way. But the captain kept adding power.
Faster.
The people of Europe
Faster.
need these Chinese knockoffs of European goods.
And they got all sorts of technology to go like top speed.
Don't go faster, I beseech you.
But everyone on the crew was loving it. Yeah, go faster. But then,
Look out! Someone left a ramp in the middle of the canal.
I ain't afraid of nothing.
it was at this point that the captain chose to do a wicked sick jump. Lens flare.
Wait, I want to read that.
Sick jump.
Lens flare. Container ship does an amazing jump in Suez Canal. There was a lens flare at the Suez Canal, and it made the ship jump even more epic. Coolest container ship to grace the 7 seas ever given. Ever given ship does a jump. And there was a lens flare. Oh my god.
But they overshot it. They were gonna collide with a gently sloping sandy bank.
What, Aruga? Anal? Oh, excuse me?
They were gonna but they overshot it.
Did I miss something? Oh my god, wait, hold on. Did I miss something? Rewind.
Do a wicked sick
Hold
jump.
on.
Lens flare.
Where? Where? Under the Guardian? Epic jump. Huh? Mintzey used to hello pizza? Oh, it's blocking it. Am I blind? That says canal, not anal. Oh, the sea was mouth so it looked like anal.
But they overshot. They were gonna collide with a gently sloping sandy bank.
Not the sandy bank.
They threw on the handbrake,
Drop anchor. Brace for impact.
but it was too late. Collision. Literally everybody died.
It's true, we all died. It's true.
Ever given, ever taken away.
What do you think it was that? It was not me who did, it was the Ruka.
Yeah, that'll do. Alright, see you in a year.
Okay, bye.
What do you mean it's not long enough? Wikipedia, ChatGPT. Add the
Grok.
Music, they love that. A reaction GIF?
Perfect.
That's a good one. No, this video's too good. Dial it back a little. Okay, let me start again. I'll do the phony voice too. Better. Okay, so here's what really happened.
The following is based on true events. However, most details come from secondary sources. While some conversations were recorded, including the VDR data of the ship, almost none of that material has been made available to the public. So we took a few liberties to fill in the gaps. All characterization should be considered fictional, not reflective of the real people involved, and interpreted for storytelling and entertaining purposes only. Also, we play pretty fast and loose with certain details and the order of events. Be cool and please don't bother any of the people involved in the Suez incident. We're just here to have a good time.
This story begins
Everything
in
is
Malaysia.
great!
Of course, you already know, but that's this one over.
March 13th,
An airport
2021.
named Tanjung Pelepus is the container ship known as the
Malaysia.
Evergreen. The last of the cargo is loaded onto the ship, and the captain of the ship, Krishnan Kanthaval, is there with his crew of 20. Hello. At this point,
That seems like a
Kanthaval probably
small
said something
crew
like,
for such a
"All
big transportation ship. That seems small.
Hello. At this point, Kanthaval probably said something like, all right.
All the
boat's
Amazon
tummy is
packages, I just noticed. All the Amazon packages.
all full of cargo. We're almost ready to
All
get
that
going.
cargo.
So Evergreen, the operating company of the ship, would have called ahead and booked
Five,
passage for the
five,
ship.
five,
Yes,
five.
one adult ship ticket, please. Large. How many containers? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Now this guy at the operating company is on the line to the Suez
Canal Authority.
And they are in charge of all of the operations of the Suez Canal. All right, thank you
Right.
for choosing Suez Waterways. You are scheduled for March 23rd. You are 922nd in queue.
Jesus.
All right, we've got a Supermax container coming through on March 23rd. Pulling up the stats now. The Ever Giver, one of the largest container ships in the world. Over 400 meters long,
Holy
60
shit.
meters wide. Only 10% smaller than the world's largest aircraft carrier.
What?
Able
Holy,
to carry
I
over
knew it was
20,000.
big. I knew it was big, but I didn't know it was that big. Holy cow. Wow. Kowalski analyze. I've seen bigger. They're only getting bigger. That's crazy.
Of these shipping containers.
Big.
Here's a guy and a sandwich for scale.
No banana
All
for
right,
scale?
navigator,
No
helmsman,
banana for
Gene.
scale?
Let's get going. We wouldn't want to hold up the other ships. With a teary goodbye, the Ever Given sets sail from Malaysia and makes course for the Netherlands.
The Netherlands.
Let's go to the map. Malaysia, and you already know, but the Netherlands is over here.
Okay.
The route's so simple. You just go from here over to... Oh. We're blocked by Africa, sir. Should we just head back? Don't worry. I know a shortcut. Head into
Oh,
that
do you?
inlet. It's called the Red Sea.
Now, why would you do that?
Captain, it's blue. I know.
I think your captain might be colorblind. Hello, Bob. Thank you for the resubby. The sandwich for scale is a reference to another video he did. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Red-blue colorblind is rare. It's blue. Maybe the
In a
person
bit
who
over a
named
week,
it was
we ever given cruises
colorblind.
all the way to the Red Sea. And on the way, someone on the crew points out Djibouti and says it aloud.
Don't be pointing out Djibouti. That's dirty. I had a buddy that was deployed there. He was deployed in Djibouti. I bet he was.
And on the way, someone on the crew points out Djibouti
Djibouti.
and says it aloud. Djibouti, because it's fun to say. It's a great time to be a cargo ship captain, I can tell you that.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes,
We've got another
indeed.
problem on the sat-nav. There's more land in the way. How are we supposed to get through an obstacle like this?
See that?
Should I just head back? Now, if this was 1868, Canterville would be in big trouble. But luckily, in 1869, someone happened to dig a big channel. Right from one
All
side
by
of this
hand.
isthmus to the other. And filled it with water, they did. Which meant that ships no longer needed to circumnavigate.
Is it really, was that really man-made? That they really extended it like that? Huh. It was 1869. It was by hand. Wow. Today I learned. Interesting. Interesting. Just like the Panama. That makes sense. Same as the Panama Canal. Yeah. Kind of like the Panama Canal. Yep. Yeah. It wasn't fucking just shovels. Don't fuck shovels. That hurts. It's gonna hurt. You don't want to fuck shovels. Don't do that.
It's nothing personal. It's a geographic thing. Late that evening, the Ever Given arrives at the Gulf of Suez. Here on the map. It's a big open area for ships to park.
Right?
And there are ships everywhere, sitting idle, waiting for their turn to pass through the canal. Now the helmsman is kind of driving around the area, looking for a place to park.
Just
and drop
cruising.
anchor. But then, something captures his attention.
Oh?
Hey, what's that mysterious-looking ship over there? It
Sussy.
looks abandoned. M.V.
MV.
Amman.
Amon.
M.V. Do not speak its name, helmsman. Why not? Look, there's a spot. That's a handicap.
Is it
They park
like
the
a cursed
drop
ship?
anchor, and
What's the history of that MV Amon? Is it like cursed? Is it bad juju? We'll get to it? Okay.
you into the Suez Canal Authority. Thank you for joining the queue. Typical wait time is a few hours, up to 1 business day.
One business day.
Why do we have to wait? Why can't we just go straight through? Because we've got rules here at the canal. A big book of them.
Big
No
book.
running, no dive bombing, and blah, blah, blah. Somewhere
I want to read that. Hold on. No running around the edge of the canal. It is dangerous. You might slip and hurt yourself. Walk slowly. No dive bombing the canal. It is something to make a big splash and disturb something. Stairs and enter the water slowly and calmly.
and blah, blah, blah.
Oh, it
Somewhere
is
way down the back
very-
of the manual, it says, all vessels entering or leaving the canal must have a pilot. And in fact, a ship as large as yours...
Posters in the back. Do it for her. Be boat safe, just SINK. Style, independence, navigation, keep it chill. Just sink. Monday morning traffic. Birthdays! There's a birthday calendar!
Yours needs 2. These pilots are employees of the Canal Authority who
Okay.
understand the perils of the route. Kind of like a consultant to the captain. And they stand around going, yes, yes, go here, turn coming up here, watch out for the geese. So just
Geese.
stand by for a while, yep? Alright, nothing to do till this pilot arrives. Guess I'll take a little bit of me time.
A little
I'm
nappy
off to the
nap?
cabin, fellas. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. And so just after midnight, Canterville heads back to his quarters to take a nap.
Hey, we chillin'?
Quite a cozy scene, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
But all is not well on the Ever Given tonight. There seems to be some trouble. With the weather. 2:30 a.m. Canterville wakes up.
Bad storm.
Outside is the loud rattle of shipping containers sparring with the wind.
Oh.
Loud enough to capture Canterville's attention. Raro. He dashes up to the bridge. All right, what's the status on it being really, really windy outside? The wind is up to 35 knots, but the Ever Given is fine and the anchor is keeping us held.
Okay.
All right, it sounds like I can head
Don't
back to my
jinx
quarters
it.
then. Wait, Captain. I think we need to move the ship. Yeah, those guys are getting closer and closer to us. We're
Oh, the
surrounded by
sussy
ships
ship?
like the Al Nasr.
The sussy one?
Their anchors can't withstand the wind, and they are being dragged about.
Oh.
We need more buffer, or there's risk of a collision. Good thinking. All right, duty engineer, prep the engines. Aye. The ship
Aye.
kicks to life. The helmsman steers the Ever Given to get further away from the other ships.
Okay. That's
This whole thing might be
valid.
cancelled. Port control. Although this waiting area is delightful, the weather outside is very frightful. Is passage through the canal
That was great. That was great.
still happening? Not cancelled. Hold position. Your pilot is wrapping up and will be on his way to your vessel soon. They're making us wait. Captain, if we're struggling not to hit ships in this big open area, it's going to get pretty dicey when we have to navigate through a narrow channel like the Suez. Mm-hmm. Yes.
Indeed.
Although you should have said, spoiler warning.
Coming up next on Channel Ad Time.
Oh my
Welcome
god.
back
Oh,
to Raising Sailing. I'm Sailing Man, professional
Sailing
traveler
Man.
and eSIM user. Finding tourists to get them huge savings on an eSIM plan. It ain't for the faint of heart. But if there's one thing I've learned in all my years, when they're traveling, they need data.
I can't get an Uber. I didn't sort out my data before I left.
Look at his name. Huge G scrotum. What is Sally? Oh, it's eSIM. Okay. Or Sally. I keep wanting to say Sally. Sally. Reminds me of my uncle, bend over. Reminds me of my uncle, Mike Huge Hawk. Yes.
Got another one. Try this. First, we download the Saily app on your phone. Then we choose how much data we want and where. Then we add the code Internet Historian. for
Okay, so
15%
it's a
off. And don't forget the
eSIM
most
when you go to a
important
different
part.
country.
Mwah. I just gave your phone international data using the Saily app.
Thank you, Sailing Man.
Fucking grinder notification. It's so subtle. Unless you know what it sounds like, you wouldn't have noticed it. Oh my god.
Data using the Saily app.
Thank you, Sailing Man. Very cool.
So download
How do
the
you know the
Sally
guy
app or
didn't
scan
sound
the QR
notification?
code
None
on
of
the
your
screen
business.
now and use the code Internet Story to get 15% off at checkout.
It's so beautiful here in the hills of Switzerland. If only I could listen to podcast in the background.
Here comes
If
Saily
only.
Man. Over 200 destinations, 24/7 live chat support, and no physical SIM or roaming fees, because it's just an app.
Could I have my phone back, please?
At Saily, family comes first, and data comes second. Data comes first. They're both tied for first.
Tonight on Raising Saily.
Anyone can get Saily. Dead ones. Sorry, I have a boyfriend ones. Or regular.
I have a presentation in 15 minutes at the UN Security Council. And I didn't download the slides. Without this presentation, I'm worried they're going to nuke North Sentinel Island again.
15 minutes to go and he hasn't got the slides.
I'll be the guy who started the next world war without those damn slides.
10 minutes to go and he hasn't got the slides.
History will not look kindly on me without those slides.
Here comes Saily.
I love how he
Now you
kisses
have
the
10
phone.
gigabytes of data on your phone. Cheaper than most phone providers.
I love you, Saily Man.
Hush, little one. I saved it.
The Saily app really saved me.
This truly was our darkest hour. But we prevailed. It's not an easy job. But Saily gets me through. So download the Saily app.
Did I just
scan the
witness
QR
a
code on screen
murder?
And use Internet Historian as the code to get
Internet
15% off at
Historian.
checkout. Get some damn data on your phone. Why not? Add over. Some time has passed. We're
It's
back on the
3
bridge.
a.m.
There's the helmsman. Captain's gone back to his quarters. Pilots won't be here for hours. Then suddenly, an idea. The helmsman takes it upon himself to navigate a little bit of art.
Yes! Man of culture. I would have done the same thing. That would have been the first thing I would have drawn to. A man after my own heart. I would have drawn the same thing. He saw an opportunity and he took it.
Tee-hee-hee, says the helmsman. As long as no one checks the nav data, this won't come back to bite me at all.
Never.
A couple of hours pass. The wind
Okay, it's
dies down
5:40.
just a little. No ships crashed into the Ever Given, but a small one did pull up beside it.
Okay.
Captain, pilots are here. Welcome aboard.
Took them long
Oh, hey,
enough.
Captain. Yes, we're running late. Where's the helm? We don't know what the pilots' names are, so we're just going to go with blue and red. Okay, I think we should move ahead at about 14 kilometers. That's right. Ahead. 14 kilometers per hour. The Ever Given joins a convoy of ships taking position at the entrance to the
To go
canal.
through it. Okay, yeah.
Convoy, checking in. Ready.
Ready?
All right, everybody. We want to be alert. Stay focused. Yeah, Captain. I'll follow the other ships. I'll try not to get lost. Hold on, helmsman. And the audience. This is a much more perilous journey than you might know. What? A big straight line? It is 193 kilometers of narrow waterway. And I hope you've got some stamina, because it takes 12 hours to traverse. That's a
Holy
full day
shit,
trip.
12 hours? I knew it was... Is it because of how long it is? Oh, hold on. I gotta do some real quick. Is it because of how long it is, or is it because of how many ships there are? You gotta go slowly? Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Okay, sorry, I had to do something on my phone. Channel locks, you have to wait for water level to change. Oh, only a 12-hour clap, poor stamina. I've traversed it a few times by now. Oh, have you been there, Scurvy? It's an endurance challenge, plus there's a line of ships behind you. Only one ship passes through at a time. Oh. Apparently not that slowly if the boat is jumping with lens flare.
Some parts are only 24 meters deep.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's very shallow.
It's very shallow.
And only 200 meters wide in some parts. That's very narrow. I've seen McDonald's drive-thrus with more clearance. And you certainly wouldn't want to have an accident, would you? Because 12% of the entire world's sea freight passes through here.
Holy cow.
If you blocked it, the consequences would be humongous.
Humongous bungus.
Oh.
No pressure, you got
Don't
this.
mind him, he gives that speech to everybody. Ahead, 14 kilometers per hour. Yes, pilot, 14 kilometers, steady on. So into the canal, the ever-given wind. As they cruise, the winds swirl back onto the sea. No longer buffered by miles of open water, the sand and dust can blow about.
Oh, causing a sandstorm.
Low visibility.
Oh.
Strong winds jostle the ship. Grit pelts the bow. The Ever-Given steams ahead at about the pace of a fast jog. And there's no real build-up here, to be honest. Things go awry almost immediately. How are you coping with the wind? It's manageable. All right, well, the wind is definitely pushing us to the left-hand side.
Yeah.
Yes, just try
Just
to keep
a
it as
little
center as
bit.
you can. Adjusting.
These winds are quite something. Do you think we should have insisted they postpone?
Well, the pilots don't seem worried, and they know this water better than anyone. The angle of the wind is particularly nasty, catching the enormous surface area of the ship and constantly nudging it off course.
Helmsman, you're still too far to the
strong-ass
left.
wind.
You've got to get back to the center.
Yeah, I'm trying. Adjusting. The helmsman keeps changing the trajectory of the ship, but he cannot seem to stay in the center.
Come on, Helmsman, we're still not centered.
I know, it's the wind. No matter what they do, they can't seem to get away from the left bank. The wind foils their every countermaneuver. This is not as manageable as I thought it would be. Is it going to be like this the whole way? Don't worry, this is really common. It won't be the whole trip.
This is really
The problem is we're going too slow.
At what
Grid
point
pilot takes the initiative.
should have they
If we
considered
speed up, we can push
we
through
should
the
probably
wind.
stop?
Accelerate to 22 kilometers an hour. Somewhat reluctantly,
Hello,
the helmsman obliges. 22 kilometers per hour.
Okay, so they're going faster.
Engines engage, and the ship speeds up. Captain, going this fast in heavy winds is needlessly reckless.
Exactly.
There are
That's what
protocols
I
for
was
this sort of
gonna
thing.
say.
All right, Gene, it's a bit windy. Relax.
Oh,
This
just
must
a
happen
bit.
all the time. The red pilot was right. The increased speed helps them to fight through the wind and get away from the left-hand bank. However, they can't seem to keep the ship in the very center.
No.
Helmsman, you're aimed too severely to the right-hand bank now. We need a bit of leadership here. Don't worry, I know what to do. Turn left. Adjusting. The pilot's giving steering instructions.
I know what to do. Turn left. Just turn left. Obviously.
Now, Captain, is he supposed to do that? Captain, the pilot is not here to give steering orders. You should say something. The ship is now consistently snaking left and right and left and right. Turn to the right! So they turn to the right.
But then they end up too far to the right.
You're too close to the right bank now. Turn to the left. Yes, I agree. Turn to the left. Look, this is all a bit tense, and we both know where this is going. It's gonna crash. Let's just enjoy it. Oh, wow. There it is. A gently sloping sandy bank. Red
Gently
Pilot, we're just
sloping.
consultants. This isn't our job to steer the ship. You're micromanaging. We should only be giving general navigation advice. We're getting too close to the left bank. I can't keep it centered. We have to slow this ship down. If we slow down, the wind will push us into the bank.
Oh
What do I
no,
do?
the pilots
Reduce
are
the
butting
speed.
heads.
The two pilots begin bickering. And not just bickering normally. They're bickering in Arabic.
Oh no.
Arabickering. And Captain
Victory.
Campbell's crew doesn't speak Arabic.
Oh.
What the hell are they saying? I don't know. Neither do I. Does anyone here speak Arabic?
This is the worst possible time to be
The Ever-Given has reached
arguing.
its target speed of 22 kilometers an hour. but they're taking wider and wider turns and can't seem to get anywhere near the center of the lane.
Arguing in Arabic is the most angry language I've ever heard. I was gonna say, is it more angry than arguing in German?
And the two pilots, they're still fighting.
It's the worst possible time to be arguing.
Pilots! Captain! The Ever Given then reaches an extreme, unrecoverable angle, pointing acutely to the right, straight for the bank.
Welcome! Right into that beautiful
We need to turn left.
sandy
now,
bank.
Hard left. Hard to the left. Hard to the left. The rudder turns.
Right?
But the ship
It's not
doesn't
enough.
turn with it. Instead, it slides. Didn't I tell you to turn left? Why aren't we turning? I am turning to the left, Captain. The ship's not responding. I knew this would happen. It's your fault.
Oh my god, they
helmsman
go
loses his
arguing again.
ability to steer. The ship has gone out of control.
Man, that bank is looking more and more beautiful. Oh my god, the anime waifu. To be fair, if I saw that, I too would jump into her arms.
Captain. Canterville
Hello from
finally
Russia.
steps forward.
Welcome in green.
Enough. Helmsman, center the rudder. Reduce speed. Rudder center. Reduce. But it's too late.
Yep.
Canterville did not intervene in time. Shit.
Shit. Oh god. This suddenly turned
The crew
into
can feel the
Dune.
vibration through the floor as the bow meets the bank.
Ooh.
That bow, raised 6 meters, slides into the bank with ease, like a hot pencil through pudding.
Like a what? A hot pencil through pudding? A hot dog down a hallway? That's oddly specific. No, chat, I have never put a hot pencil. I've never put a hot pencil through pudding. Can you say this? No, I will not say stuff in Russian that I don't know what it means. Or in any language if I don't know what it means. Then you haven't lived. Are you telling me I need to go heat up a pencil and stick it into pudding? Is that what you're saying, chat? I need to go do that? But pudding, I want some pudding now.
Meanwhile, the rear of the ship is pulled into
Type
the
of pudding?
opposite track.
Chocolate.
The bridge shakes and the crew lurches forward as 300,000 tons of momentum is reduced to 0 in the span of a couple of seconds.
Oh, the
We've run aground! We've run
boxes!
aground! Cut your engines!
No!
Canterville yells out on the radio, because don't forget, these ships are running as a convoy, which means that the ships
Right.
behind them have just seen what's happened,
Oh,
and
and
they
they're
all
like,
have to
oh
slam on the brakes.
shit. I would have been freaking out. Oh my god. I would have been, oh yeah, that must have been terrifying. Oh my goodness.
A couple of ships back, the Asia Ruby 3 suffers an engine malfunction.
Oh,
and it cannot
shit!
stop as quickly as it intends to, and nearly plows into the back of the Maersk Denver. They manage to stop themselves just in time
just
and
in
prevent
time.
running aground as well. Pan back to the Ever Given. Let us look at it from above. It is diagonally wedged across the entire canal. An unplanned bridge connecting two
man.
continents. A ship collision of such magnitude, there's almost nothing to compare it to. Maybe Hindenburg? 9/11. I'll keep Googling.
Why did I know he was gonna throw a 9/11 joke in there? Hello Ed, hello Shock, hello Smokes. That's terrible. Oh my god.
Hindenburg. 9/11. I'll keep Googling. No, hold off on the dramatic sound effects. There's no need to panic just yet.
It's like a car tire stuck in the mud. We simply reverse. Full astern. Well, that means full backwards. Propellers at the back of the ship whiz.
Right.
to little
Hello,
effect,
J-Mac.
locked in place by the sand.
What is this? This is Internet Historians Ever Given, Ever Taken Away video. It is about the Ever Given cargo ship that went all kinds of wacky back in 2021 and it clogged up the canal. A horrible ship disaster, yes.
We didn't move.
Merely a run-up. Crash astern.
That's the most dramatic version of full astern, ramping up to full thrust as quickly as possible.
Okay. You're making no progress.
Nothing.
No, stop it. No sound effect just yet. We still have one more option.
Uber Eats bags.
Start up the...
No, stop it. No sound effect just yet.
We still have one more option. Start up the bow thrusters. They're the jets at the front of the ship that give a little bit of extra oomph. Crash astern, full thrusters. No effect.
Oh,
sir.
shit.
Now, we don't have the transcript from here, so we'll just presume that at the time, Canterville said something very quirky and millennial, like,
So that just happened. But what we do know is that he and the pilots then jumped on the radio and got in contact with the Port Authority.
Okay.
we've got something to tell you, and you gotta promise not to get mad.
Chat, I have horrible news to tell you. You gotta promise me you can't get mad at me. We may have done a oopsie doopsie. We did a boo boo. We done a fucked up. Ugh. Your Honor, we done an oopsie. I forgot to what? Ew, no.
Wait, look, listen. We're gonna need a tugboat.
We are run aground.
The helmsman takes a turn at being millennial.
They did a little fucky wucky.
There are other ships right behind me, aren't there? Uh-huh. And there were.
They're right
as
behind
the queue
me,
of
aren't
container
they?
ships piling up behind them got longer and longer.
Make that 2 tugboats.
So what happened here exactly? And who is in big, big trouble? Explainer time!
Explainer time!
There are 3 main causes to why the ship crashed. Let's start with the wind.
Okay, yeah.
The captain could have very easily said, guys, the wind is far too severe. Let's postpone.
That
But
should have been the first
However,
thought.
the blame's not all on Canterville. The 2 pilots could have also said, let's just follow protocol. By radioing in to HQ and saying, yes, get us 2 tugboats, please. With 1 on each side at the front.
Oh,
they
to
would have
help
had
with the
far more stability and
wind.
control.
Oh,
and they wouldn't
yeah,
need to
yeah.
erratically fight about with the wind to stay in the middle of the
That
lane.
would have been smart.
Second cause, the speed of the ship. Now, it was the red pilot who told the helmsman, accelerate the ship to 22 kilometers per hour. But when he did that, they were already driving at the speed limit for their weight class, 14 kilometers per hour.
So they went above the speed limit? Oh my god.
Telling the helmsman to go beyond that meant that they are technically breaking the rules.
Yeah.
And while I agree that some rules are made to be broken. Going this fast in a very large ship in a
Almost
comparatively
double.
small
Good
canal
lord.
causes a whole bunch of problems to do
Yeah.
with fluid dynamics. Big problems. Huge.
5 fun physics phenomena.
No, I don't know the physics, and if I did, I wouldn't tell you. But what I will say is this. Speeding up causes something approximating oversteer. The ship
Yeah.
becomes all slidey. I'm just going to turn a little bit to the left, but instead you go a lot to the left. I'll just turn right a little bit, but instead you turn to the right a lot.
Right.
Remember how the cheerful navigator was like, "Come on, guys, we have to get back to the center of the lane." Well, they can't, because every time they try to direct
Because they're
back
just
to the
wobbling
center,
back
the
and forth,
speed
yeah.
and the oversteer means they overshoot it. One more effect of going very fast.
I will sneeze. Wait for it.
Take a look at this animation side on.
Wait, the sun makes me sneeze though. Like anytime I step outside and it's like middle of the day and the sun is glaring, it is 99% chance it makes me sneeze.
Water pressure effects cause the ship to tilt. At this speed, the front is raised 6 meters higher than usual, which means when they collide with the bank, combined with the high velocity, they really wedge themselves
They
in.
wedge themselves in there,
But we
yeah.
can't just blame everything on the physicists, because there's a third main cause. Poor communication.
Yes!
English is
Especially
the
if
official-
the two pilots were bickering back and forth. Oh my god, that was the worst possible time to be arguing. To avoid such confusion, in 1983, a group of linguists and shipping experts created a new system of communication called Sea-Speak. English was chosen as the principal lexicon for Sea-Speak because it was the most common language spoken on ships at that time. Importantly, it was also the language of civil aviation. In 1988, the International Maritime Organization made Sea-Speak the official language of the sea.
Language of pretty much every port.
Huh?
However,
I didn't
the
even know that
pilots
was a
start
thing.
arguing with each other in Arabic,
Yep,
which is not just unprofessional, but excludes all of the rest of the crew from what's being discussed.
being said, yep.
And all of these competing voices make for chaos on the bridge. But the blame is not all on the co-pilots either. The captain is always in charge. He has the ultimate authority. Decisions start and end with him. So the captain
Right.
should have intervened and said something like, "Shut up, everybody."
He should have gone full Giga Chad and told them to shut their mouths. This is the 2021 incident? Yes, yes. Captain Giga Chad!
Something like, "Shut up, everybody." But he doesn't. He stands there quite passively throughout. By the time he does step in,
It's too late.
it's too late.
Yep.
Now that everything's been laid out, who would you say is at fault for the crash of the
All
Epic?
of them.
The
All of
helmsman?
them.
Blue pilot? The red pilot? Canthaville?
All of them. All of the
I'll
above.
tell you. Society, that's who.
Don't you point that finger at me! Don't you point that finger at me! Society. Don't you point that finger at me. You see how good you? No! It wasn't me, I swear. I am innocent until proven guilty. Okay, I am innocent. Oh my god, Mintzey, you caused that? No, it wasn't me.
I'll tell you. Society. That's
Society.
who. You and me. And I think you should apologize.
No. 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 I refuse. Act 2. Stuck. Day 1.
Alrighty.
So we have something 3.5 times the size of the Titanic, choking the world's largest freighting canal
shit.
like a greedy sea.
Looking at it with the Titanic next to it, that is... Wow! Holy cow! I don't like that he's oiled up. You know, I was gonna say something. I was like, why is he so oiled up? What's his skincare routine? That looks crazy. Next to the Titanic.
Alrighty. So we have something 3.5 times the size of the Titanic, choking the...
Can we rewind? Oh, you want to see his oiled up body? Look. And with the baby... You see the baby hands? He's oiled up, and there's a baby. Is it baby oil? It might be. It might be.
And I think you should apologize.
No. Is he baby soft? Yes.
Alrighty. So we have something 3.5 times the size of the Titanic, choking the world's largest freighting canal
That is
like a greedy
crazy.
seagull throating a glue stick. Good start. And they didn't get very far through the canal itself.
Oh man,
About
no they
5%
didn't.
of
No
the
they
progress
didn't. Only
But if we scroll up for a
5%?
second, we can see what landmarks they missed out on.
Holy
the Great
shit.
Bitter Lake, named so because the water
Like a
there
seagull
is
what?
very soft.
I think he said deep throating a glue stick? I want to rewind and listen to it again.
And they didn't... Like a greedy seagull throating a glue stick.
Like a greedy seagull throating a glue stick.
Good start. And they didn't get very far through the canal itself. About 5% of the
They
progress.
only got
But
5%
if we
of the
scroll
way.
up for a second, we can see what landmarks they missed out on. The Great Bitter Lake, named so because the water there is very salty instead of fresh.
Oh.
Then up a 2-lane bit and over to Timsah Lake. Named so
Timsah.
because Timsah is the Arabic word for crocodile, because there used to be crocodiles in there.
Oh.
Otherwise, it's pretty much zip right through to the Mediterranean.
Right.
That would have been very nice for them.
Would have been very
Now we
nice.
go back a bit to Timsah Lake. And here you'll find the city of Ismailia.
Ismailia.
And at its port, see this building?
Yes.
This is the Suez Canal Authority.
Oh, that's where there's
Inside,
that's their control
Captain
center.
El-Sayed,
Okay.
head of navigational control, is just settling in for the day. As he sits down to his desk,
Captain, you're gonna want to see this.
the video feed pulls up.
What?
Line 1. We're stuck. We'd like to request a tugboat. Stuck? Stuck where? You know that single lane area pretty close to the entrance? There. Now, had this happened in one of the 2-lane sections, they could have kept the traffic
Oh,
flowing.
they could have kept traffic flowing. I didn't realize it had a 2-lane section. Oh man.
Lass. What? So you're blocking all the traffic? Mr. El-Sayed, we already promised we wouldn't get mad. Fine.
I gotta see how...
You gotta promise me you guys won't get mad at me when I tell you what happens. Oh my god.
But alas. What? So you're
What?
blocking all the traffic?
Quite
Mr.
literally,
El-Sayed,
yes.
we already promised we wouldn't get mad. Fine.
I
Them's
gotta
the
see how
rules.
bad it is in person.
El-Sayed snatches his keys off his desk and he races down to his car, rushing to the scene. He gets out and casts his eyes upon the ship.
My God.
My
Towering over him
God.
is a structure the width and breadth of the world's largest Walmart.
Holy
Except
shit.
it
Wait,
is
is that
built-
actually a picture? It is! These are actually pictures of it. Doesn't even look real. Holy cow.
also
crazy. Hold on, I'm gonna go back to the other picture.
breadth
Just really
of the
quick.
world's largest Walmart.
Holy! I mean, look at this guy down here for comparison, right? Look at that. Good God. Lord have mercy. Oh my goodness. Each one of those crates is a semi-trailer. That is crazy. Wow.
Except it is also 15 stories tall.
15 stories
The bow,
tall.
raised 6 meters higher than normal, is jammed into one side. Like an unwitting finger in a Chinese finger trap that somebody filled with Gorilla Glue in its prom tomorrow. And the ass of the ship firmly squatting...
Is he talking from experience? Is he speaking from experience with that Chinese finger trap? Oh my gosh.
And its prom tomorrow.
And
the
it's
ass of
prom
the ship
tomorrow.
firmly squatting aground on the other side. And the middle of the ship making bended metal groans as it's barely suspended by only
Oh,
a few
man.
meters of water.
It's got like no water
Al
under it.
Saeed lets the sand run through his
The
fingers.
fucking Dune reference and music.
At this point, another important
Dune
person arrives on the
music.
scene. Admiral Rabi. He is the Suez Canal
The
Authority
chairman.
the big boss of the whole canal.
The big boy.
Here's the rough structure of the organization. He's all the way up here, right? Oh, no. So high up that he reports
They did not. He did not just do that. He did not just do that. Oh my god.
the organization. He's all the way up here, right? Oh, no. So high up that he reports directly to the Pharaoh of Egypt himself.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
That's one blocked canal. No, Mr. President. He didn't say blocked. Shut up. He said that canal rocked. He's giving it a 5-star review. Come on, follow me to the bridge.
Best
Al
canal
Saeed and
ever.
Rabi board the ship, and it's a hell of a scene. The crew is racing around. Oh God, they're gonna
All
check
of
the
my
nav data.
Amazon
They're gonna see the dick pic.
packages.
Oh God. Canthaville's standing back, taking a panicked phone call with the operating company. Okay, so 2 pilots walk into a ship, and the first one says, and the 2 pilots from before are still bickering.
Oh my god, they're like a married couple. Stop fucking arguing for 2 seconds! Bloomberg, after giving their account of the accident to El Said, the 2 CS, oh my god, dyslexia, holy shit, SCA pilots who'd been on the Evergivens bridge prepared to disembark. As they did so, they continued to bicker, according to lawsuit evidence that's disputed by the SCA.
Sorry, you 2 are dismissed. Canthaville. Oh God, this is the end of my career. This is gonna cost $1 billion. Al Saeed puts his hand on Canthaville's shoulder. Do not worry, my friend. We shall solve this. Come on, Captain. What's the status? Well, the ship isn't floating. Yeah. No, what I mean is the situation is worse than you think. It's the way
Yeah?
we're pitched up on the shore. The weight distribution is all wrong. We're like a raised bridge, but we don't have any of the support underneath. The middle of the ship could bend under its own weight and
Oh
tear.
shit!
So it could sink? Yeah.
No shit! No shit! It would sink! Internet historian is going to indirectly kill a VTuber with jokes. Oh, come in, God. Yeah. No shit, Sherlock. It totally wouldn't sink. What do you mean?
And tear. So it could sink? Yeah. That
Yeah.
would shut down the whole canal for months. Are we taking on water? No, I've had the engineers check the hull. We can't see water making ingress anywhere.
Okay.
Yet. The best way to
Yet.
get free and the best way to prevent the
Don't
ship from
jinx it.
potentially sinking
is to lighten the load. We need to get rid
Right.
of at least, I don't know, like 20,000 tons.
Holy shit.
How quickly do you think your crew can offload containers? No. Look how high those boxes are stacked. To offload these containers is going to require specialist equipment. The kind you'd only find at a dedicated port.
Yeah.
We're not going to be able to offload these containers out here in the middle of nowhere. All right, well, it's the easiest, most brute force solution you can think of. The ballast tanks.
Ballast?
Go on. We've got nearly 10,000 tons of ballast water on board. We can dump that right now and relieve some pressure. Excellent idea.
What's the point of that? What is a ballast? What is a ballast tank? I've never heard of it before. Why do they have so much extra water? To keep balance? Oh, duh. It's mainly to keep the ship balanced, keeps it heavy, prevents from blowing over, keep the ship floating upright. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Keeps the ship from floating too high to stop it from tipping over, makes boat float different height and stabilize big tall boat. Oh, okay, that makes sense.
That right now
Makes
and
boat,
relieve some pressure.
do boat things.
Excellent idea. I'll get started. No, you can't do that. Well,
Huh?
why not?
Why not?
Allow me to explain.
Oh my god, he just popped up out of nowhere. He's so sweaty. Yang, thank you for the subby. Yang, Aniki, thank you. Hello. Oogie boogie. Booga booga.
Allow me to explain. You see, when a ship fills its ballast tanks, it's filling with more than just water.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
a big,
the
dilute,
sea
salty
life.
soup of algae, plant material, and even sometimes small fish.
Fish.
Pick that up in Malaysia, and then just dump that at the next port. You're introducing these stowaway pest species into the environment.
Oh,
Some
yeah, you don't want to do that. Because they can be like invasive species. Organisms can naturally migrate over long periods, but hitching a ride via ballast water helps invasive species overcome natural barriers like currents, changes in temperature. Oh, that makes sense.
Examples of these invasive species include the northern Pacific sea star,
Patrick!
the European green crab,
Crab!
son of a bitch, and cholera.
Oh god, not cholera.
So you have to treat the water before you discharge it, usually
Right.
through heat or chemicals. And the key there is that it also requires time and access to one
Yeah.
of these treatment machines. And we're not at a port. It's going to take much longer than usual. But let me get onto the line with the guys at this.
Well, damn it! the angry desk slam.
At a port, it's going to take much longer than usual. But let me get onto the line with the guys at Ismailia. We probably have a portable water treatment machine somewhere.
Al-Said turns and looks out
hopefully.
the window. Coming down the canal are two tugboats.
Oh, the
The
tugboats,
ones that
right.
they ordered earlier. Look, we might not even be that deeply wedged in. These two tugboats might be all we need.
That's what you think.
Tugboats.
This is the Mosaid 2 and the Mosaid 3.
These two little guys are able to
Holy
pull around
cow.
this massive cargo ship, comparable in size to the Ever Given. On go the ties. Line secure, all fast. Engine ready. Ready to pull. Canterville looks nervously at El Said. Commence pull. Slow ahead.
The polyethylene ropes whine as they're pulled taut from the water. The tugboats lightly draw against the ship, testing for resistance.
All right, a little more. More.
You got... Candy, you got auto-modded for saying tiny package. Let's know. You got automated for saying big package. You guys. Oh my gosh.
More. Testing for resistance. All right, a little more.
A little more. More.
More.
More.
More. Full power. Nothing.
Full speed.
Not an inch of difference.
Yeah, they are
All right,
wedged
stop
in
engines.
there.
Be on standby. This isn't going to work. With just 2 tugboats, we do not have the pull for a ship this massive, this deeply grounded. It's also low tide. That's not helping. Wind's high tide. Early afternoon, in a couple of hours.
Okay.
All right, that buys us some time.
Wait for
How soon do you think you can get a dredger out here?
a dredger?
Let me find out for you. Please hold. The dredgers can remove the sand below the waterline that's all built up around the ship.
Oh.
Hi again. They say it'll take a day, maybe 2. All right, tell them to hurry. A day or 2?
A day or
I'd better
2.
update my boss. Let him know it's not gonna be a quick fix.
Oh
Call my
man.
wife as well. All right, don't go too far. I need you for something in a minute. Hey, what about excavators? Oh yeah, how many we got? Right now? No, for my birthday. Yeah, now. 1.
One?
1.
That's
One
it?
guy. There's only 1 excavator on standby for the whole canal. Well, it's just post-COVID. Everyone's been excavating from home. Patch me through.
Everybody's been excavating from home.
Just post-COVID. Everyone's been excavating from home. Patch me through. There really was just one guy, by the
Abdullah
way.
A, excavator
it's local
operator.
contractor Abdullah. So he picks up the phone. Mushy mushy.
Mushy
There's been a big
mushy.
accident at the canal, Abdullah. There's sand and dirt everywhere. I need your help. Just send me the deets, Chum. Abdullah jumps in his truck and heads to the scene. And when he pulls up, Gott in Himmel. He sees the massive Ever Given wedged into the
Oh
canal.
dear God.
Abdullah
Lord
locks
have
himself into his
mercy.
excavator and gets to work on the most important task he's ever done digged.
He's ever done digged. Oh, that's an actual picture of it. Wow. Look at that. Wow.
Back on the bridge. Yeah, I'm not sure. Hopefully home soon. Okay. Yep, no, love you too. Okay, bye. Whew, the boss was not happy. Hey, before you see...
That's great. Do it. That was his wife.
Bye.
Love you.
The boss was not happy. Hey, before you said you needed me for something. I did.
Right?
Who's this?
A doctor?
Breathe into this tube.
Make him do a breathalyzer? He's clear.
Also, you have to do a drug test. After the crash, they tested Canthaville for drugs and alcohol. Both
I mean, I guess
came
it's
up
fair.
negative.
Gotta take precautions.
There's also a procedure to make sure that captains aren't fatigued. They look at the rest schedule and they find
He went to
no,
sleepy. Yeah.
Canthaville
He
that
took a nap.
Remember?
Yeah.
He's had plenty of rest time. So he passed the fatigue assessment. And while Canthaville was at the nurse's office, high tide came and went. Tugs were tried again. And again. Trying
The
a little bit of
pilot
this,
guides
little
also
bit of
should have
that.
been tested. I agree.
All day trying, all evening, and into the early morning. But that
Why didn't
stubborn
they get
ship
more
was
tugboats?
going nowhere.
Or maybe they only had 2. I don't know. Act 2. Still stuck. Day 2. Hello, Akira. They ordered 2 earlier? No, I know they had the 2, but why didn't they get more? Like additional tugboats.
Of course. The moon.
I see where this is going. I know where this is going. It was the curse of Ra. Look at it, Mintzey. Look him. You can't just airdrop a tug like a Call of Duty care package.
Of course.
The moon.
The moon.
The moon.
Day
Moonbeam
2.
ice cream.
There's quite a queue of ships by this point, and they're all honking their horns impatiently. Hey, move your ass! I got Frozens in the back. Go
I got
around!
Frozens in the back.
Go around! No one knows quite what's happening because the Suez Canal Authority has not made a formal statement.
Oh!
But their hand is
I
about
wonder
to
why
be
they didn't
forced
make one.
when an impatient sailor behind the Ever Given takes a photograph
Oh,
and
shit. And
publishes
post
it
it.
online.
Yep.
And this starts a bit
Ship. Wait, hold on.
graph and publishes it online.
Miss Scuttlebutt. Ship in front of us ran aground while going through the canal and is now stuck sideways. Looks like we might be here for a bit. Hashtag Suez Canal. Hashtag ran aground. Hashtag stuck.
And this starts a bit of a buzz on
Holy
social media.
cow.
It was at this very moment that the helmsman's most feared fear was most realized. Someone pulled up the navigational data.
Colonel?
Within 24
Oh my god, the Pinar pic he drew.
Someone pulled up the navigational
The Pinar
data.
pic.
Colonel?
Within 24 hours, it was all over the news.
Wait, he actually... Wait, I thought he was joking. Did he actually do that? Did the helmsman actually do that? Did he actually draw a dick picture? No fucking way. No fucking way. I thought he was joking. He's like me for real. He's like me for real. I would have done the same thing. I just thought it was a joke.
Within 24 hours, it
Oh my god. I just thought it was a joke.
the helmsman's
That's
most feared fear was most realized.
Most
Someone
realized.
pulled up the navigational data.
Colonel?
Within 24 hours, it was all over the news.
Cargo. Wait, no. Let me read this. I'm sorry for pausing so much. Cargo ship Ever Given follows penis-shaped pattern before getting wedged in Suez Canal. Oh my goodness. That's great. Oh my god. Look at it. Look at it in all its glory. Look at that. Beautiful. What a headline.
The news. So over at the Suez offices, Mr. Rebbe, you have 300 voicemails. Telemarketers? Important clients and journalists. They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, aren't they? They're asking about whether the canal is blocked, yes. And the Suez Canal Authority could keep it a secret no longer. They held a press conference.
Jesus Christ. Look at all those microphones. Holy shit. Look at all those
Keep it a secret
microphones.
no longer.
Look at that. God damn. That's crazy.
They held a press conference. Okay. This is crazy. Let's say, hypothetically, they didn't give many details, but it was a very inspirational press conference. The news begins reporting on the story.
It's blocked. Cargo ship blocking the Suez Canal.
I remember all this, yep.
There's just the most incredible drama playing out in the Suez Canal.
A massive container ship longer than the Eiffel Tower.
It's one of the world's most important shipping lanes.
And breaking news from the Nana Star News Channel. I'm Nana.
She's
Mega
cute.
ship's big ass is stuck in the Suez Canal.
I like her glasses.
This story exploded everywhere. There was a lot of sympathy to go around.
I appear to have blocked global trade.
And the internet, upon seeing it, went, "These
Funny
guys need some
reaction
help.
gif.
We would love to volunteer."
That's not a picture of a naked woman. I need to help them.
No, don't tell me they're gonna loot the ship. Don't loot the ship. Don't loot the ship. No. Oh my god.
Volunteer.
That's not a picture of a naked woman. I need to help them.
They knew best about what to do to get this ship unstuck.
Oh no, step
All right,
canal.
it's time for
I'm
the,
stuck.
yeah, I reckon you could pretty much just do this and it'd work section. By far the most popular solution was simply blow it.
Why don't they just blow up the boat after rescuing the crew that is blocking the Suez Canal? Wouldn't that loss be smaller as compared to the loss happening every day? Why don't they just bomb, dismantle, or somehow sink the ship at the Suez Canal? Considering the massive damage it's causing to the economy, wouldn't that be a rational, albeit violent, choice? Why don't we just strap bombs to the ship, blocking the Suez Canal, and blow the ship up? Can France nuke the cargo ship which has blocked the Suez Canal? So violent!
Section. By far the most popular solution was simply blow it up. No ship, no problem.
Violent.
But why wouldn't this work? Well, first you're blowing up $1 billion.
Sneakers.
But why wouldn't this work? Well, first you're blowing up a...
Sneakers, couches, wallpaper, kayaks, livestock. Here's what's stuck on the Suez Canal and what it means for consumers. A wide array of goods are stranded in vessels stuck in the Suez Canal after the Ever Given container ship ran aground on Tuesday, further aggravating global supply chains that were already hampered by the COVID pandemic. Livestock? Yeah, I guess so.
But why wouldn't this work? Well, first you're blowing up $1
Anal on a
billion worth
Tuesday.
of cargo. And this thing is about 3 times.
IHS Markit noted that the total value of cargo on a container vessel of Ever Given size is nearly $1 billion. Holy shit.
3 times the size of Mount Rushmore. So there's quite a lot of debris to sweep up, actually. And you still haven't solved the problem of moving the thing out of the fucking canal.
Mhm.
Next idea. What if we attach
The Ever Given, the ship, weighs approximately 200k tons. A powerful lift helicopter can carry 15 tons. So we just need 13,000 of those, I checked. Leave it up to Twitter.
1,000 helicopters and simply fly the thing out. You could even take it all the way to its destination in the Netherlands. Well, the problem is this thing weighs about 300,000 tons.
Holy
So even
shit!
if you had a really powerful helicopter, you're going to need like 25,000 of them. And you can't put them all together in one area or they'll all crash.
Yep.
It ain't gonna work.
En route to help.
Me and the boys on our way to save Egypt.
Hey, maybe pull up a bit.
Next. Alright, more seriously, why don't we take a whole bunch of old jet engines, weld them to the sides of the ship,
Okay.
turn them all on at once, and the day is saved. However,
Brilliant plan.
there is a risk of an explosion. And then you'd have a hole in the ship. And then the ship sinks. And then you're really never moving it. Hear me out. Liquid nitrogen.
Business insider Bernard Deschner pump liquid nitrogen under the boat for about 3/4 of the length in the center of the length, whereas the ice formation under the boat will lift it up enough to tug it, spin it free.
Lot of liquid nitrogen right under the boat. The water freezes, expands, the ship lifts up.
That's not a good idea. That's not a good idea.
Except now, the ship is just stuck in ice. And then it melts, and then you're back to the exact same position. Also, you need like $1 billion worth of nitrogen. There's no way to get that much material, let alone handle the scale of that material. Also, everyone's going to freeze to death on board, and the ballast will expand in the tanks, and that'll destroy the ship. It's not going to work. Laura, last
Put
time,
on your 3D glasses right now.
best idea. What if we just actively made things worse? Such as this petition to add a
Add another ship. Wait, there was a petition. There was a petition. Add another ship. Why this petition matters. Oh, I love the internet.
second boat to the canal. Jokes aside, one humble comment did.
Oh my god, wait, I want to go through these because I know they're gonna be fucking hilarious.
Jokes aside,
put slippery banana skins in a U shape so the boat can easily be pulled out and back into the water. 1,000 banana skins. Has anybody tried this? WT-40. You're gonna need a lot of WT-40. Oh my gosh. WD-40 is a good solution. I think I have a solution to the Suez problem. King Kong and Godzilla. Oh my gosh. Wanna see the memes? Oh my god, hold on, okay. Oh.
And out from the crowd.
Get a few people on this side,
Right.
a few people on that side,
Right.
push it, and I really think it would go.
No.
Maybe. Because that's exactly what the recovery team intended to do. Ahoy.
Ahoy.
Good to see you back from the nurse. I told them I didn't do any drugs, but they wouldn't take my word for it. I would have believed you. Hey, just give me the walkie-talkie. All right, full ahead with the excavators. Three more excavators join Abdullah, and they are all busily digging out the front and rear of the ship. It's still going too slow. What else we got? More rescue stuff. So here comes Rabbi pulling up to the scene.
Oh,
Good news,
no.
fellas. And he's standing atop a very powerful bit of kit.
What
big,
is that?
Beautiful dredger.
Oh, the
A
dredger.
cutter suction dredge.
Cutter
Essentially, you've got a
suction
big
dredger.
rotating cutting tool that loosens up all the soil, while a big suction pipe sends it yonder. All right, do the dredging. Full speed. What else we got? We got more tugboats incoming. More and more tugboats join the fray.
The tugboats.
A total of 8
Holy
arranged around the
shit.
ship like this. Notably, the Baraka 1 and the Izzat Adel. These are two of the most powerful tugboats in the Middle East, and that includes the non-deserty parts. Full ahead with those. They keep trying. A cacophony of engines playing the highest stakes game of tug-of-war ever attempted. Tens of millions of dollars being lost every hour until it was won. And their opponent? Unbothered, moisturized, taking up the whole lane. Unbudgeable. All right, we're calling it for now. Oh, El Sayed, we've thrown everything we can at the ship, and it won't concede an inch. It's hopeless, hopeless. The cynicism of youth. I've worked for many years on the Suez. There's magic in the water, Canterville. Magic.
Magic.
We will succeed. Your words are empty, El Sayed. Optimism has blinded you, El Sayed. We cannot defeat the canal. It is simply too powerful. If I were the guys at Case and Kaisha, I'd just forget about the Ever Given and buy a new ship. Well, we can't afford a new ship. The owners of the Evergiven, Shoei Kaishin Kaisha Limited, are getting very worried. I need that ship back, and I can't just leave it to the Suez Canal Authority to do it.
There's only one team daring and foolhardy enough to take on a job like this.
Oh, yeah?
Kaishin calls up an elite salvaging company from the Netherlands.
Smit.
Schmidt.
We need your help. I got your number from you know who.
Yellow Pages! I got your number from you know who. That's great.
I got your number from you know who.
Smit is the industry's best. They have response
Oh, they're
centers
like
all over the
everywhere,
globe,
yeah.
24/7, ready to respond to marine emergencies. And funnily enough, they're the same team that helped with the rescue of the Costa Concordia back in 2012.
Oh.
Suit up, boys. They put the ocean in Ocean's 11, the tide in Tide Pod. And sometimes they pee in the water. Why not? The fish do.
We're en route to the
Why
canal.
not? The fish
ETA
do
in the
it.
next 24 hours.
Oh my god.
Next time on Boat in Canal. The prophecy. It's coming true.
The moon!
Kiss me, you fool. I'm beginning to think you don't want to get the boat free. Well, is it the Yanny wire or the Laurel wire?
No!
Laurel. I couldn't hear you. You're breaking up. Ha ha ha. There's only one way this was ever gonna go.
To be continued right now.
It's now day 3. There's more digging, more tugging, but the ship is still exactly where they left it.
That's
And the slow pace of progress is starting to cause problems for international trade. Each delayed ship represents thousands of tons of undelivered stock for store shelves. And that queue is getting longer and longer.
Holy shit!
On board and
The stranded Evergiven mega container ship in the Suez Canal is holding up an estimated 9.6 billion of goods each day, according to shipping data. Wow, holy crap, that is insane!
that queue is getting longer.
Look at that. Look at every little like arrow represents a boat. Look at that. That is crazy.
And longer. On board, an estimated $9.6 billion worth of goods is sitting idle. The milk! It will spoil!
Not the
And
milk!
the big question is, how long until this thing is fixed?
Right.
To answer this burning question, the Suez Canal Authority holds another press conference and declares, guys, another day, maybe 2, might even be this afternoon. But the media and industry experts disagree.
Suez Canal fears grow that efforts to free ship could take weeks. It might take weeks to free ship stuck in Suez Canal, salvage company says. Giant box ship Evergiven could block Suez Canal for weeks.
Industry experts disagree.
Hello,
The truth of
Munchie.
the matter is that they're not making much ground. I mean, this is proving to be more difficult than originally expected.
Could be closed for weeks.
Effort could take weeks.
Could be stuck for weeks.
Weeks. That's how long it could take to free the container ship currently blocking the Suez Canal.
So that means all of these ship operators here, waiting in the queue, have a very difficult choice to make.
Yeah.
So basically, I've just got 2 options. One, I can wait around hoping the ship gets unstuck, which nobody knows how long that's going to be. Or option 2, we go all the way around Africa.
Oh,
and I really don't want to do that,
yeah.
and it's not just a geographic thing. Freighters don't want to go around Africa because it will cost them far more in terms of fuel.
The fuel
It adds
cost.
10 extra days to the
Holy
route.
shit, 10 extra days? Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't want to do that. I guess that would be like a last resort kind of thing.
And most importantly, pirates.
Pirates? Yeah, I fucking do it. Fucking pirates. Most importantly, pirates.
Ways to the route. And most importantly, pirates.
Pirates, assassins, and gay pirate assassins.
Gay pirates?
There be two main
oh my god,
pirate
my
hangouts.
favorite.
The Somali pirates, everyone knows about them.
Yep.
But the more prolific group is actually in the Gulf of Guinea.
The Gulf of Guinea
holds the Guinness World Record for most pirates.
In fact, in 2020,
cargo ships taking the long way around Africa to avoid blocked Suez Canal risk crime-infested waters. According to the International Maritime Bureau, IMB, there were 135 maritime kidnappings recorded in 2020. 130 occurred in the Gulf of Guinea. Holy crap. I can see why they wouldn't want to take that route. That is terrifying.
Guinness World Record for most pirates.
in fact, in 2020,
96% of all maritime kidnappings happened in the Gulf of Guinea. That doesn't sound very good to me, Mr. Kaisha.
No, it does not.
And I just want you to know that you've made an enemy. And when I... Is your boat running? Because you better fucking move it. You can't park there. All right, hear me out. I'm thinking a bunch of helicopters, right? And
There are a lot of people now who are angry with the owners of the Ever Given. There's only one thing I can do.
Oh yeah? Run away? Go on vacation?
Bing, bing, bong. Breaking news. Pause for a second.
Shoei Kaisen Kaisha is big sorry.
He's
The owners
big
of the Ever
sorry,
Given
guys.
feel such enormous pressure that
He's
they go
so
live
big
on television
sorry.
to make a public apology.
We are determined to keep on working hard.
Real apology. We apologize for blocking the traffic and causing the tremendous trouble and worry to many people, including the involved parties.
To resolve the situation as soon as possible. Please do not be...
We are aiming to refloat the ship around evening in Japanese Standard Time, March 28th.
mad. In a few years, we'll all have a big laugh about it.
Yours sincerely, Mr. Kaisha.
XOXOXO.
Oh God, that's the boss of my boss's boss. I'm in so much trouble. Can't do anything about it. All we can do is keep trying to free the ship. So they keep going. And going.
And going.
Into the night.
Holy cow.
And on that night, Canterville and El Said had a heart-to-heart. The mood was very somber. Still feeling optimistic, El Said? Of course. Well, it's day 3. How much progress have you seen so far?
They're gonna blow us up, aren't they?
They're gonna blow us up, aren't they? Not the boob. Thank you for the hygiene.
They're gonna blow us up, aren't they? It's possible. They're gonna freeze us, aren't they? That seems less likely. They might just attach a whole bunch of jet engines and we're gonna get fucked up.
That one got debunked. Sorry, I don't mean to take it out on you. It's just, all these guys, they rely on me. The navigator, the helmsman, Gene.
Gene?
And the other ones we never animated. But I'm thinking maybe I should just get on a lifeboat right now and never look back. I could go live on an island somewhere, far, far away from here. Run away? Look at this. Timu neck massage at the settle.
Oh yeah, it's totally a neck massager. Yeah. It's not anything else at all, by no means. It's not anything else. Totally just a neck massager. That's all. A Timu neck massager. What do you mean by that, Mintzey? Nothing at all.
Look at this. Timu neck massager for Sally. I bet she's checking her mailbox every morning. Bulk $6 fingerless gloves for Mr. Poe Box. You want to disappoint him? No. Little Jimmy won't be getting his 20-pack of kitchen tongs this Christmas.
Little Jimmy!
And you think that doesn't kill me inside? But we've exhausted every option. There's nothing on Earth that could free this ship. Well, that's where you're right. Look up there.
That's
Little
where
Ken.
you're right.
El
The
Said points up
moon.
into the night sky. Los Lunos.
Las Lunos.
Yes, the moon. The son of the night. To the ancient Egyptians, it was a sign of hope. And in a few more nights' time, a prophecy will be fulfilled.
The prophecy.
The supermoon.
Oh, yeah!
I have to show you a kind of boring diagram. I'm so sorry. You see, the moon doesn't just orbit the Earth in a perfectly equidistant circle. It is, in fact, an ellipse. That means there is a point when the moon is the furthest from the Earth.
And the
we call
closest.
that the apogee.
Yep.
And there's also a point where it's closest to the Earth. That's the perigee. You know when you look into the night sky and the moon seems bigger or smaller than usual?
Yep.
Different distances, isn't it? Point is, the moon gravities all over the water.
The what?
And the closer it is, the more it's going to pull. Now, there's another effect as well. If you believe the mainstream media, the Earth is going around the sun like this. And once in a while, it will...
If you believe the mainstream media.
Also, a media, the Earth is... Now, there's another effect as well. If you believe the mainstream media, the Earth is going around the sun like this. And once in a while, it will also align with the sun, being on the exact opposite side. Bam! At this point, when everything lines up like so, both the sun and the moon are at max strength pulling on the sea.
Right.
And they call that the supermoon.
The
And the tidal effects
supermoon.
of both combine for an even greater pull. High tide can be even higher than usual, sometimes by up to 1.5 feet. Now, these sorts of moons only happen 3 or 4 times a year.
Supermoons only happen 3 or 4 times a year. I want to read.
Now, these sorts of moons
Supermoons. A supermoon occurs when a full moon coincides with the moon's closest approach to Earth in its elliptical orbit, a point known as perigee. During every 27-day orbit around Earth, the moon reaches both its perigee, about 226,000 miles from Earth, and its further point, or apogee, about 251,000 miles from Earth. Because the moon's orbit wobbles and differs depending on where the sun and Earth are in their orbits. The exact distance of these closest and furthest points varies, and some supermoons are closer or further than others. Supermoon is an official astronomical term, but typically it's used to describe a full moon that comes within at least 90% of a perigee. Supermoons only happen 3 to 4 times a year and always appear consecutively. Throughout most of Earth's orbit around the sun, perigee and the full moon do not overlap.
only happen 3 or 4 times a year. But in 4 days, BK, we're going to get one.
We're going to steal the moon.
Previously on Boat in
Boat
Canal.
in Canal.
Don't let go!
Jack, don't let go!
My plans have all fallen into place.
President of Panama.
I thought I knew what being a captain meant. What do you mean, cut the black and blue wire? There's only white and gold!
God damn it!
We've got one chance left. The moon.
Is that Halo?
This is just like that Costa Concordia video he did, but way less funny.
Act 2, Plan A and Plan B, Day 3.
Things are status quo. But online,
Day 4.
There's a bit of a new development. A
Cargo
screenshot.
ship crashes in the Suez Canal. Captain involved in incident. What is that a screenshot of?
of a news article appears. Cargo ship crashes into Suez Canal. Captain involved in incident.
Uh-huh.
But there's a twist.
Oh?
Uh-oh. Is that a woman?
I figured he was gonna make that joke. Women driving. Wow!
Uh-oh. Is that a woman?
A woman?
Egypt's
Women.
first female sea captain. Marwa
She's gorgeous. She is
was being named
gorgeous.
in this headline as responsible for crashing the Ever Given. And the screenshot of this news headline
She
spread
wasn't
all
even
across
on it,
social
though.
media.
What?
For Marwa to have screwed up this badly is impressive. Especially considering she's never worked on the Ever Given and is currently hundreds of miles away in Alexandria. But someone online went, first female captain?
Gotta blame the women.
Roadie? Suez blockage? She must have did it.
Marwa found out about the accusations through a friend and quickly hopped online. I gotta clear my name. Guys, it isn't me. But the online bad guys must have hacked her account, because everything she wrote just came out in squiggles. So Marwa tried to hack back. This code, it's nothing I've ever seen before. They're countering my hack. I'm gonna reroute the hosting. Not if I can help it. They ran through the firewall. Use IP4. It's better. Now, while we can all agree that a lady captain is very gross and icky, and while we all agree that she should be doing a lady job, like adding rosemary oil to the ballast water, or knitting hand warmers for the steering wheel. It was not fair that she was being falsely accused. And the situation was escalating as the online bad guys started making fake accounts pretending to be her. What was Marwa, etc. to do against such a coordinated campaign? Well, luckily, a surprise hero to the
It's never been more over.
The mainstream media
They responded.
showed up and did a thing.
That's trending too. Wait, I gotta go back. Death Stranding 2 is truly a return to form for both Strand likes and Strand lights.
Bringing her onto the telly and clearing everything up. Marwa even found some positive in the situation.
I was really upset at the beginning, but later on I found like the support from all people around me, and that made me feel like more grateful for what happened.
A lot of the social media posts got taken down. And in the end, it all turned out okay. At least, for her.
I was gonna say for her.
Back to the Ever Given. The Ever Given has been grounded for 4 long Egyptian days.
Good lord.
So tug, tug, tug. Dig,
Tug,
dig,
tug,
dig.
tug.
Pull, pull, pull.
Pull, pull, pull.
Fuel is getting low. Everyone is overdue for a break. All right, guys. Grab a Red Bull and a little snacky. We'll pick up again soon.
Red Bull and
But
a
as the
little
engines
snacky.
wind down, the crew can hear something approaching.
Huh?
Who the hell is that? It's Smith Salvage.
Oh, the salvage team. Yeah.
The Smith team boldly actions onto the scene.
They're ready.
Looking at the ship very inspectively.
Stuck.
They report their findings to the rescue team.
Hey.
All right. I ain't no boat expert, but if you want a chance of moving this ship, you're going to need to make it a lot lighter. By tens of thousands of tons at least. Is it going to bend and tear? And sink? No, it doesn't look like it's going to do that. But it also doesn't look like it's going anywhere with all of this weight on the back. Okay?
Right.
We trust you. What's your plan to make the ship lighter? I know a guy. He's got a crane. I'll get it down here. We'll offload all the containers. It'll be brilliant. You're going to love it. The container thing again? Yeah, how long is that going to take? Well, to get them down here and to get all the equipment assembled, we're going to need at least a few weeks. Weeks?
A few weeks?
Yeah. And to get all the containers off the ship, that might take several months.
Holy shit.
No, Mr. President, he didn't say months. He said Monks. Those Shaolin guys. They're very strong.
Shaolin
Everything's
monks.
going according to plan.
A furious rabbi marches in.
Do you have any idea how much these last few days have cost Egypt already? We've had to sell parts of the Sphinx. Look, the nose is gone.
No!
It's looking all messed up. We turned the whole country into an e-commerce site. It used to just be called Gypt. Now it's online. Egypt. Remember Tutankhamun? Now it's Tutankhamun. Get it? It's a pun. Get it?
Let's move on, says the Smith guy standing in for the audience. Look, this is by far the best option. Yeah, it's slow and laborious, but it's a guaranteed fix. Or you can carry on doing what you're doing now. You're on what, day 4? How's progress so far? Al-Said wouldn't hear it.
We will continue with the dredging and the tugging. The supermoon will be here soon, and that will save us. You are foolish, Al-Said. The legend of the supermoon is just a legend.
All right, we're on the same team here. If you insist on keeping the cargo aboard and just tugging, we've got resources to help.
Smith calls in 2 additional tugboats.
More
And not just big
tugboats.
ones. Pretty much the biggest ones you can get.
Oh.
So Smith and the recovery team have figured out a sort of Plan A and Plan B. Plan A is to pull the Ever Given free by the supermoon, which is only 2 days away. Now, if that doesn't work, they'll have to go to Plan B, which is to offload by crane most of these containers, and that will take months.
Ooh, yeah. Act 2, everyone is mad. Take 5.
Watching on impatiently, tapping their feet and looking at their watches very aggressively, is now a queue of 400 vessels waiting to use the
Holy
canal.
shit.
Fresh fruit, thousands of tons, losing its freshness. Medicine, losing its potency.
After this, there
Wait, that was a screenshot from mouthwashing. I'm almost positive.
Medicine.
Yes, it is. I fucking knew it. That's a screenshot from mouthwashing. Oh my god, I love that. Oh my god.
Losing its potency.
After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill.
The blue pill or the red pill?
You take the red.
Not to mention livestock.
More than a dozen ships have live animals.
Oh,
aboard.
shit!
Mostly sheep and cattle, lightly sizzling under an Egyptian sun.
Yeah?
The Egyptian government has had to dispatch vets to board these ships to tend to the animals' welfare.
I am a surgeon.
A few days ago, when I was a younger man, freight from Asia only cost $8,000 a container. Now it's $12,000.
Holy cow!
And the impact is being felt by a lot of larger companies. Renault, for example, ran out of some critical components and had to halt assembly at a couple of its plants. Adidas, Nike, IKEA,
Nike,
all saw
IKEA.
shortages.
Some of our clients are out of their top-selling SKUs already.
And as tankers queue, oil prices are rising.
Let my people go! Through the little waterway, please. And meanwhile, all across the day, the tugs are trying again and again. Move a little more sand, wait for the next high tide, try again. And as this marches on with the
This is
same
why we had no
futility as
TP then. This was after COVID, but I'm sure it didn't help.
Day 1. Banking on the supermoon looks like a costlier and costlier gamble. Alright, enough of this. Said about 100 ships opting instead to go the long route around Africa.
Oh, man.
Accepting the longer traffic time and
And
piracy.
the chance of being boarded, yeah. Act 2, Supermoon cometh, day 6. Crab! He's just a little guy. Look at him. So cute.
The supermoon. It's tonight. There's a renewed energy as people scuttle around the area, doing everything they can to prep the ship for the big event. The excavator crew, over the course of the week, has expanded to a team of 11.
Holy
working
cow!
double, sometimes triple shifts with only 3 hours a day for sleep. Together with the two dredgers, they have moved 30,000 cubic meters of sand and soil.
The dredging by crews, including those on the Egyptian vessel Marsh Hour, had helped to shift 30,000 cubic meters of sand over the past week.
For comparison, this is 1 cubic meter. And this is 30,000 cubic meters.
Shit!
And here is what it looks like next to the Ever Given. That's a lot of sand.
That's a lot of
Subway
sand.
For scale. And it's borne some results. Overnight, they managed to free the rudder from the left bank.
Okay, it's progress.
That's a big deal, because this rudder was acting as a bit of an anchor in the sand. Now free, the stern bobs around with the motion of the water. Great stuff. Meanwhile, the crew is doing everything it can to light
balloons. The balloons would lift it.
the water.
Wait,
Great
that's not a bad idea, though.
Meanwhile, the crew is doing everything it can to lighten the weight of the ship. That includes making a second plea for the ballast water to be ejected.
Oh, yeah.
Please, the Smith guy's already tinkled in there. We just can't do it. It would destroy the ecosystem of Egypt. Please, 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 please. All right. Biodiversity. Let 1,000 algae bloom. Nice work. That'll make the ship 9,000 tons lighter.
Holy crap.
The water's so bright, I can barely see it coming out of the ship. Here, take these. No. I don't deserve them. Sunglasses are for people who redeem themselves. That's not me. Hold on to them, just in case.
Just in case.
Into the evening, the pace keeps up. We see Abdullah excavating away. But really, he's thinking about the moon. Rabbi, he's busy taking video calls. But he finds himself distracted.
The moon.
With thoughts of the moon. Even Mr. Kaisha. Is there anything in this world that doesn't remind me of her?
Sailor Moon.
More breaking news from the Suez Canal problem. Evergiver is stuck.
Evergiver. Huge container ship still stuck.
Suez Canal still. It's been almost a week. A tugboat should be able to move Evergiver's big ass. This is Nana Star's news channel.
Act 2 Supermoon here is day 7.
The full moon shone brightly that night, kissing the nape of the canal's neck with its gravity lips. Full tongue.
Gravity lips.
The canal liked it. And spoiling the romance of the moment is a big fleet of tugboats, watching on voyeuristically. They are 17 in total, with just a bit over 1,600 tons of bollard pull.
Holy crap.
And here's how they're arranged around the Ever Given. Of the 4 most powerful tugs, 2 go at the front, and 2 go at the back.
Right.
They'll be pulling. Another 6 tugs are put on the flanks. 2 over here, 4 over here.
Okay.
They'll be pushing.
Right.
The remaining tugs are fueled and ready on the sidelines, waiting for their chance to sub in. Positioned like this, when the word is given, all these ships are going to try and turn the Ever Given
Get it straightened out.
anti-clockwise.
Yeah.
Looks great, guys! Do you think that this is gonna... I believe in the supermoon. This had better
In the
work.
moon.
The guy with the ruler down by the shoreline yells out, "The tide has hit its peak!" El Sayed commands over the radio. Start main engines. Tension on. Full ahead. The tugs start moving. They carve through the water with ease. The immense power from the tugs meet the resistance of the Ever Given. It was at this point that the narrator said something really poetic. stuff about the night. About how the ships were like dancers on the water. For juxtaposition, we cut away to that crab again.
The crab!
Which everybody hated. It's like a metaphor if you think about it.
He's just a little guy.
The tugs are sliding to the left. They're sliding to the right. It's not working! Diesel fumes fill the air as the tugs keep increasing their power. The water violently foams behind the tugs. Everyone is staring at the back of that ship. Come on. Move. This goes on for minutes. More minutes.
More
Even
minutes.
more. An hour. 2. 4 hours.
Shit.
By 4:30 a.m., the moon's power is starting to wane and there is very little progress.
Yeah.
Don't give up. The tide only goes down so that we can rise once again. Your moon gambit has cost Egypt dearly, El Sayed. Guards, prepare the sarcophagus with the beetles, like in the... What the hell is that?
Oh, it's moving! It's moving!
Under the water, all of this tugging has loosened the sand, the soil, the rock.
Progress.
Could it be? The sound of metal tensing and flexing. The ship is beginning to move. It is coming free from the bank. The supermoon gives one last howl.
Oh!
It worked. They pulled the ship from the bank. They did it! At the back, at least. Now, the bow is still wedged in there pretty good.
Right.
But this is progress.
It's still progress. Still
We're
progress.
halfway to freedom. Keep going. So they did. All morning.
Crab!
7:30 a.m. The sun is rising. The tugs have been pulling all night. But the most difficult task, freeing the bow of the ship,
Need to dig up
remains
some more
beyond them.
around there.
Well, I guess even the moon has its limits. I don't want to hear it, El Sayed. It wasn't enough. That bow is still stuck. No, Mr. President. They're not saying that the bow is still stuck. They're saying, take a bow. And then something else that rhymes with stuck. I gotta go. They were loading up the missiles for Plan B. As the guys on...
Not the missiles! Not the missiles! Oh my god.
They were loading up the missiles for Plan B. As the guys on social media suggested. I lied about the crane thing. This was always the plan, says the Smith guys. You know what, Canterville? I agree. They should just blow us up. What?
We deserve to be blown up.
Now, too. You're the guy who blocked the canal, and I'm the guy who couldn't get it cleared. We've brought instability to the Middle East. But enough, Canterville. I raised your hopes with moon-based promises. But look at the tide. It's low. Low tide. And yet, I am lower still. Canterville looks pensively out the window. And it was at that moment that he had his character arc.
His character
He
arc?
realized that he was the captain. And the captain is always in charge. Shut up, El Sayed. We shall continue,
Finally!
regardless of the tide. Is that not the Egyptian way? Don't you remember the story, El Sayed? That every young Egyptian kid is told about the human pyramid? No. Where there's one guy at the bottom who gives up and we all fall down? Heck, it ain't a triangle if you don't try. We need to be strong.
It ain't a triangle if you don't try.
It ain't a triangle if you don't try.
Those hands.
We need
Oh
to
god.
be strong. Together.
Poetry,
Like a
absolute
pyramid.
cinema.
It's what Giza would have wanted.
Geezer.
You're right, damn it. Thank you, Canterville. That's the most inspirational speech I've ever heard in my life. I'll never lose my faith again. And even though you're kind of the worst captain I've ever seen, you're still the best friend.
Oh, they made up! The crab! He just crabbing around.
So they pressed on all morning, enthusiastically and vigorously tugging away.
I bet they were.
Beating off.
No, he knows what he's doing when he says that. Beating off. Oh, yeah, I bet they were.
Enthusiastically and vigorously tugging away. Beating off the fatigue. But to no progress. Okay, everyone, take a break. Copy. We'll have lunch and pick up again in a couple of hours.
Then suddenly, one of the Smith guys comes busting into the room.
My
I've got
Amazon
an idea.
packages.
Everybody turns and looks at the Smith guy. All right, well, sorry about the boring diagram, but take a look at this. Remember how we emptied the ballast tanks before?
Yep.
Yeah, of course. Well, now that the ship is half floating, what if we refilled the ones at the back? On this part of the diagram, where the ship is almost floating. That way, it will sink lower here and allow the bow to sit
raise
up
up.
even higher on the bank. Canterville gives Al Saeed a knowing nod.
I got this. I know a guy who owes me a favor.
Please. A few hours later, the ballast tanks were filled. And it worked. The bow lifted ever so slightly. It's working. And it gets better. It's now 2 p.m., and that means high tide.
High tide!
Guys, I've got another technical issue. All right, what is it? It's easier if I show you with a drone. Hold on, let me try again.
God!
All right, you can see the ship is lodged at the front.
The sandwich.
The guys are pulling, but it ain't budging.
Right.
However, a lot of force is building up here. And what if it were to break free? The sudden release could propel the ship straight across the water with a
onto
hell of a
the
lot
other
of momentum.
side, yeah.
It could span the
It could
entire
crush
canal and land on the
tugboats,
opposite bank,
yeah.
only to run aground again. Worse still, it could pin these small tugs in its way. Dangerous. To solve this problem, they did a bit of a safety
Step
briefing.
1, be safe. Step
and
2.
they got some rope.
Wait, what did I say?
To solve this problem, they...
Step 1, be safe. Step 2, don't be unsafe.
They did a bit of a safety briefing, and they got some rope.
God damn it.
4 ropes, actually.
More rope.
Tying the bow of the ship to somewhere on the land.
Okay.
The lines look great, guys. With the contingency in place, the tugs start up again.
They started
And about
tugging
an hour
it.
later, at 3:05 p.m., movement.
Hey, progress.
The bow began to shift.
Okay, that's definitely moving. This is it. It's working. The ship made a big noise as it accelerated from the bank. And at first, excitement and relief.
The
But
bow
then-
was coming free. But uh-oh.
Remember that concern about the overswing?
Uh-huh.
Well, it's happening.
Oh, shit.
Okay, the only source we found for this part of the story was Bloomberg, but they said that it happened and we wanted to build
6 days in soup. Let me read that.
Okay, the only source we found for this part of the story was Bloomberg, but they...
6 days in Suez, the inside story of the ship that broke global trade, how the Ever Given and its billion-dollar cargo got stuck, got free, got impounded, and got taken to court.
They said that it happened and we wanted to build it. So this recreation is how we imagine it went. The 4 support ropes take strain.
Right.
Then, snap.
At the ship, as the ship drew away from the bank, one of the ropes binding the bow to the shoulder snapped, making it sound like a rifle shot. That'd be scary.
The 4 support ropes take strain. Then, snap. One of them breaks. Do you think it's going to hold? I think it's going to hold. Move
Is
those
it though?
tugs out of the way.
Snap.
Oh, another one.
rope breaks. Captain El Saeed.
It's going to hold. Get your tug out of the way, but it's going to hold.
Snap.
And
A
another.
3rd rope breaks.
Get out of the way. Get out of the way. A single strand is the only thing holding this ship from swinging all the way
That
to the
single
other
rope is
bank
putting
and
in
being stuck.
all kinds of work.
Forever. Without even realizing, Canterville grabs Al Said's hand and squeezes it tight.
It's gonna hold. You're a
The
madman,
romance.
Canterville. Mad passionate about this canal, and I ain't afraid of nothing. He said very cold-backedly.
The engines shut off. All that could be heard is the squeak of tightening rope and the scream of torsioning metal.
Sacre bleu.
Sacre bleu.
But it is slowing down. It comes to a halt. The final rope.
But the final one held just long enough to stop the Ever Given from
really did
swinging
it.
across the channel. Oh,
And the
this actual
Ever Given
picture of it.
rested.
Look at that. Wow. Look at that. Holy cow. The singular rope being like Spider-Man. Yeah.
Easy in the middle of the canal.
Al Said turns to Canterville. Power up the engines. Let's get your ship moving again. I'm on it, says Canterville. All of the tugboats start honking their horns and celebrate.
Cheers can be heard from the main treasure, the Mashour. In fact, they filmed this celebratory video.
Number one. Oh, look at them.
right, Mr. President. We did it. We did it. It's free. I told you.
All in a day's work.
The president takes his finger off the nuke.
The nuke button. He almost had to resort to nuking them. It was so close.
The president takes his finger off the nuke button. Pack it up, boys.
I can't believe it. All that digging really must have made a difference. I just... Oh. Good.
No! He was just a little guy! Why would you do Mr. Crab like that?
I just... Oh. Good. Everybody hated that crab.
No, I loved him!
We did it. Gene? Where are you? Captain, who are you talking to? Gene! Captain, there's no Gene on board.
He was hallucinating!
Wait a minute.
Gene, oh my god, it's Ever... Hello, Mai. Thank you for the raid. Hello, welcome in. I hope you had a good stream. How was World of Warcraft? Welcome in. Gene is the friends we made along the way.
No, it's impossible. Gene, wait.
Gene!
Thank you. I'll always remember you, Canterville. And so the canal was clear once again, and... Chop, chop!
Huh?
You still got work to do. By 8 p.m., the workday had not finished for the Suez Canal Authority.
Yeah, I bet.
There's still a backlog of 400 ships.
Holy shit. 400 ships. 400.
Waiting to go through the canal. So Rabbi stands in front of microphones and says, "The canal will be operating around the clock until the queue is cleared."
Yeah.
And within a few days, it returned to normal. It was a big accomplishment. Many industry experts thought it would take several months to free the Ever Given. But the crisis was resolved
They did it
within
in
a mere
6 days.
week. Prepare the sarcophagus for
Doubters.
the doubters. Even Egypt's president came out and said, "Good job, everybody. You know what? Pizza lunch."
Pizza for
And the Suez
everyone.
Canal Authority held a ceremony in honor of the workers who helped to free the ship. And they also made this monument, which you can see.
Wait, really? I didn't know they made a monument.
Helped to free the ship. And they also
MV Ever Given Grounding Monument. What? I didn't know they did that. Wow. That's actually kind of cool. Yeah, it is. Huh.
also made this monument, which you can see on Google Maps.
Oh yeah, it's right on Google Maps. Yeah. Interesting. Act 3, free asterisk. Why is it asterisk? Conditions apply.
But the story doesn't end here. A quick note on the helmsman's penis.
The pay.
Now you, me, and everyone in the press saw that VDR.
We did see the PP.
Penismanöver genutzt.
But despite how realistic and to scale it was not deliberate. Yes, sheer coincidence.
That it was a
If you
PP?
watch the VDR data, he really is just dodging the ships, and that's the shape that the path took.
It just happened to make that
So we didn't get in any trouble. Oh, all right. I suppose one more smaller detail.
Yes.
Now that the Ever Given is free, what's going to happen to it? And what's going to
Right.
happen to the crew? Well, the Ever
Right.
Given was tugged over to Great Bitter Lake, where they determined that the ship was seaworthy and not in any urgent need of repair. But
Okay.
it's also going to be impounded.
Oh,
no.
shit.
Hey, there's, like, police boats outside. Why? What did you do? This ship and its crew is now subject to the indefinite detention by the authority of the Egyptian government. Until you pay us, the Ever Given may not leave, says the Suez Canal Authority. Yes, we will be holding on to the Ever Given. It's our view that there was no wrongdoing on the part of the Suez Canal Authority or its two pilots, and it was all the crew of the Ever Given.
What? Wait, the pilots never got any blame? What? They were there bickering like crazy. They roached out. They did. They roached out. They absolutely roached out. That's crazy.
Or its two pilots, and it was all the crew of the Ever Given. So their ship will be held until the parent company agrees to rightfully pay us for all of the costs incurred. Ruh-roh. Now, here's where things get very complicated, and there is a lot of legal mumbo-jumbo. But the crux is this. The Suez Canal Authority says, "Dear Ever Given owners, you owe us $900 million.
Holy
And
shit.
Shoei Kisen Kaisha says, "No way." How many yen is that? No way. So by April 13th, some of the crew was allowed to leave, but a lot of them have to stay. And there's a certain nervousness in the air.
Wait, the crew couldn't leave? I understand the ship was impounded, but the crew wasn't, like, legally allowed to leave? What? Detained? Yeah.
Large legal battles can go on for a while, and
Holy
there was already
shit.
a bad example of this just a few dozen kilometers away. The MV Amman.
Oh, yeah! That creepy looking ship. House arrest, but on a boat.
Do not ask about that ship, helmsman.
The MV Amman is a much smaller vessel, and it has been
Right.
abandoned for years, detained by the Egyptian government in 2017 for expired safety equipment. Now, they were told to replace the equipment and pay a fine. However, there was no one to replace the safety equipment or to pay the fine because the shipping company went broke.
Oh!
So they just abandoned the vessel. There was no way for the legal situation to advance. And that meant that there was no way for the ship to be released. Most of the crew had to stay on the ship, and they would keep them there for more than a little while. 13 months.
Holy
before a judge
crap.
finally decided, all right, look, just leave the keys with one guy. We'll call him the custodian, and everybody else can go home. Now, that custodian was a Syrian man named Muhammad Aisha. Look, he's holding the keys. He's holding the keys. You...
It's his fault! It's him! He did it! Mohammed Aisha, 33, declared to be the legal guardian of the abandoned general cargo ship, Aman. He was not allowed to leave the vessel until it was sold or a replacement guardian found.
You have to stay on the ship now. Everybody else got to leave, but he...
Man, that had to
stay.
fucking suck.
On top of the 13 months he'd already been there, he spent the next 3 years aboard the ship.
Oh my god!
Quickly, the ship ran out of fuel, which meant it ran out of power.
Right.
Which meant it ran out of running water.
Oh, man.
No refrigeration either. Food ran out. Every few days, Mr. Aisha would be allowed to swim onto the shore to get food, water, charge his phone, but he was only permitted for about 2 hours until they would tell him to scoot. Would this be the same fate for the Ever Given crew?
Yeah.
They did not know. But we do, so let me tell you. A few more weeks passed, and the negotiations continued. You guys had those 2 bickering pilots. Yeah, but the captain's always in charge. Sorry, who didn't arrange for tugboats while we were going through the canal? Oh, that was you guys. I'm going to put 20,000 containers on one of the largest ships in the world and go double the speed limit, then complain about tugboats. But eventually, they all got together in a big room, and they went, I'm sorry about all those things I said and those emails I sent. I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it.
I was tough on you as well. They embraced. They made amends.
Hug it out. Hug it and
They
hug
made
it out.
love.
They made love. The disclaimer, they did not make love. Are we sure about that, though? Are we sure?
They made amends. They made love.
They did not make love.
And they agreed, all right, you can keep using the canal, but sometimes we get to go fishing on the boat. That's fair.
I think that's fair.
That's tough, but that's fair. They shook on it. It was an Egyptian handshake. They do the thing with the elbow. There was a mummy.
I love how he can't keep character.
Story sucks. By September, the crew was allowed to return home. They only got MV Amand a little bit. And that guy on the MV Amand, he got to go home too.
Hey!
Why not? Get out of here, you scamp. The Ever Given made its delivery
Port of Rotterdam.
to Rotterdam. They did it. All the cargo is here.
Oh
Although,
my god! Jeez.
Scamp. The Ever Given made its delivery to Rotterdam. They did it. All the cargo is here. Although, it wouldn't hurt to check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Percival continued his career in shipping. It wasn't the end.
Oh my god, Jean! Jean! The ghost of Jean!
Maybe just one more for the road?
One more dick pic for the road, chat. One more.
Continued his career in shipping. It wasn't the end. Maybe just one more for the road? It's a great time to be a cargo ship captain. I can tell you that much. Al Said returned the Lunexicon back to the
The
space.
Lunexicon.
Thank you, old friend. And the Ever Given had some minor repairs done to the bow over in Qingdao Port in China. And then she was ready to set
She's
sail again.
all spanking good.
The Ever Given was released back into the wild. It sailed into the sunset. Ever since then, global trade has improved. Prices have gone down. The economy flourished once again.
Stop lying.
Food returned to the supermarkets.
Mothers clutched their babes. A litter of puppies.
Aww.
And peace was finally restored to the Middle East.
For now.
Forever. The end.
Wow.
Thanks again to Salee, the easy way to get data on your phone when you're overseas. And 15% off? Now that's a good deal.
That was amazing. That was so good. I think so this is my third internet historian video. I think out of the previous ones I watched, this is by far my favorite. But I know I have a ton more of his videos to watch. But so far, this is my favorite. In memory of Crab, they did my boy wrong. The poor Crab. I liked the Crab. This was top shelf. It was really good. Have you watched the other boat one? The Concordia? No. But I plan on watching it. Because I've heard that one is really good too. Yeah, this is only my third internet historian video. Bottom left, what is that? It's me! What do you mean, what is that? You haven't watched the Concordia vid yet? No, not yet. No. It's in my plans to watch it though. Yeah. That was great. That was really good. Thank you, Internet Historian, for making amazing videos that make me laugh so hard that I might throw up. Here's the link for y'all. That was good. That was really good. I learned a lot. Like, we got a lot of laughs out of it, right? But I learned a lot more about the Ever Given than I had originally known. So, I mean, lots of giggles, but also educational, right? Yeah. Ship anatomy, yeah. I learned a lot of things about shipping and, like, cargo and, like, all kinds of stuff. I learned a lot. That was really good. I learned that boats should not get stuck in sand. I think we all learned that. Yeah, I agree. Oh, no, Forever Given 2, Electric Boogaloo. That was good. That was really good.